What's up, guys? So we're here on a 2003 Silverado. This bad mammoth jamming behind us, 2500 with the 6.6 and an Allison, and we are programming a replacement transmission control module, which is separate from the engine control module on the diesels. So this is one where everyone recommends you use the Tech 2. That thing right there. Why is it not hooked up? Because there is a way to do it without using the Tech 2. And I might shoot myself in the foot on this one, and this would be the one I have that fails out of all of them that I've done. But let me show you what we've got going on here. Let me jump out here. I need to put a step on that thing. It's kind of tall. All right, so basically, here's where we are. Got a little electrical test kit here with our AES Wave U isolate tools. There are two sizes of them. Hey, Corey. So underneath here, let me get a flashlight. Let's see if I can do this with the front-facing camera here. All right, so underneath here, tucked up in the most horrendous spot in the world, is this little connector you see here. See the two wires going into that? Those two wires are connecting the DLC, right there, right there, DLC pin number 2, which is a class 2 serial data bus line. Phones tell me to turn it sideways and stuff. And then it's jumpered to another one. And that's because this comb is normally in there connecting all of them together. So this comb connects all the class 2 serial data bus lines together because they're just a single wire serial data bus connection. So what we do is we pull that comb out, which is just a shorting bar. If you look real close, it's just a metal bar that connects them all together. Splice pack 205. So what we're doing is we're connecting all those together. We're pulling that connector out, so they're all disconnected. Now, position number D, because they're lettered, which is a purple wire, goes to the DLC pin number 2, our communication line on class 2 serial data bus, which is where the TCM communicates and gets programmed. That line, we're jumpering that pin D to pin K, and I'll show you where pin K is. Oh, you missed it, Corey. It's a 2003 Silverado 2500 6.6 with Allison, because it has a separate TCM, which let me show you that. Separate TCM bolts right there up by the fan. Of course, I get that impossible, unable to. I don't know what the deal is. All right, this is stupid. This one right here, TCM bolt is underneath this cover, right underneath the fan shroud. So, let me show you where we're at. So we connected splice pack 205, jumpered. It's a different diagram that one's on, but pin 2 DLC goes over here on splice pack 205 to position K to a yellow wire, which goes to the TCM only on the Allison transmission models. So we've got that. So we've got that jumpered. What programmer am I using? SPS. Oh, and then what tool am I using? I told you I'm not using the Tech 2, even though there's one set in here. Why wouldn't I do that? Well, the Tech 2 takes forever because you got to flash the file to the Tech 2, then connect the Tech 2 to the car and do it that way. So I'm using trusty old Bosch MasterTech. Focus you. This thing, it's a green box, it's blurry. Oh my God, this thing never wants to frickin' focus. Focus, you Bosch, focus, frickin' doorman. I'm kidding. All right. Anyways, that's what we're doing. We're using the Bosch MasterTech. This front-facing camera looks awesome. All right, so then please work. Please work. Hey, it's halfway kind of working. So we got on here. We're in SPS. We've already we had to manually put the VIN in because the PCM's not on the network. So we just click next. Yep, we did that. saying current calibration is this 784 thing, and we want to put 19 in it because that's what it calls for. Click next. It says that's what you're going to change. We click next, and we cross our fingers. Pray to Tom Cruise, pray to the Jewish God, pray to Oprah Winfrey, pray to everybody. Pray to Scotty Kilmer. Yeah, how mechanics fix cars. Please work. Please work. Please work. Yeah, that's a total. So this is not really an epic moment. I mean, here's the thing. I've done a whole bunch of these and they're not failed. The moment since I just said that, oh my God, focus. Since I just said that, this one's probably gonna fail. But I did do, in my defense, I have done another video of exactly the same color 03 2500 66. So, you know, I have done that. So we're sitting here, we're gonna kind of keep I've got my toes crossed, I've got my fingers crossed. Hands crossed that if you cross them, they give you a disease. But we're hoping for the best here. Anyway, so this is like I talk about this in my class, in my J2534 class, what you can do to prevent failures using this. And as I go into talking about this, it'll probably fail, like I said. I totally just believe it'll fail, just because. Anyways, preferably, that's the tool right there. Tech 2. Oh my God. Alright, anyone that knows why an S10 won't focus with the, only in YouTube, with the actual normal camera, not the front-facing camera, please let me know. Because I don't know what's going on. Anyways. So, it's still going. I find it makes me feel better if I just don't look at it. You know, one of those don't look at it, don't touch it, don't even breathe on it kind of things. So, what is the purpose of this? Why are we doing this over that? Well, not everyone can afford a Tech 2 because they're kind of expensive. The Chinese clone ones are iffy at best. And do you really want to be programming a module with a Chinese clone tool, right? I know, I have no idea. 5477 Harry, you're right. I probably should just should have just called Scotty. He could have hooked up his factory, his aftermarket $5,000 scan tool and pressed 3 buttons and it would program the software into this TCM. So, you know, is what it is. So yeah, for those of you that don't, I'm using a Bosch MasterTech VCI. The last video I did this on, I used the Cardac 3 Plus. So yes, you can use a new interface on them as well. Oh my God. Waiting. 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 Watch, I got an error, watch. Unknown error during programming event. Please contact GM support. This happened last time too. There was nothing wrong. I bet it's done. I bet it finished it. So, let's go take a look. This car was a no crank, no start. Oh yeah, Steve Cox would have just used some scan tool that he bought for $40 that would do it. All right. First things first. I had to unhook this thing. I don't even know what that is to get it out of my way. So you guys can hear me grunt and whistle and do things down here while I'm putting this part back in. And you just wait quietly, okay? Because I don't want to cut from the shot. Last time I cut and somebody said something and they were like, oh, you didn't really do that. You had to, you know, recover it or something. I'm not going to recover it. I'm literally going to unplug these. Put this back in. This is a total pain in the butt, putting the splice pack back in. It's in a horrendous spot. And I'm going to plug this box back in. Why don't you guys do something like productive and Google search what this little box is while I'm under here getting my fat butt in a spot where I can't get it out. All right, there's 2 more connectors. Oh, that sounded good when that snapped in there. All right. Oh, that's a door ding box thingy. Maybe it's a remote control door lock receiver or something. It's the start relay. All right, so here we go. Oh, it started. Oh my God. But we're not out of the clear yet. We actually have to go check codes because, well, you know, check engine lights on. Just going to shut it off and key on. But if I crash the module, it probably wouldn't start. So you guys can just follow along with me. There's probably something in here I forgot, or it did crash. We'll see. I don't know. It might have, we don't know. You guys get to hang with me while I'm doing this. If it starts, it didn't crash. I mean, that's not true. I may have to reprogram it again. That does happen. Powertrain 66 LB7 5-speed auto, federal emissions. I don't know what transfer case. Yeah, it's got unprogrammed 6.0 whatever code. All right, let's try again. Oh, which means we get to disconnect things and plug things back in again. I actually don't know what was wrong with the old one. I think it was no comm, so we'll find out shortly. Yeah, but if it started, you're good. This is a TCM on an Allison, so I guess it's possible that it could start without, but I think it won't. I think it doesn't display park and send the park, but the rain sensor may be wired directly to the PCM on an Allison. I don't know. And then if it didn't work, you guys get to watch me try to recover one, I guess. Oh yeah, you get to see that. See that sweet elbow move? That's what it takes to get these things out of here.
You alright, Keith?
Oh yeah, yeah. Play this game.
I gotta head out.
Okay.
The boys take care of you.
I get to play that game.
Thank you, buddy.
See ya. Oh. All right, part of the way there. 1, 2, 3. This connector. 1, 2, 3. That connector. All right. Okay. All right. I can't see much from this position. Farmer's cracking cool breeze. Woo! That's right. All right, we're back. All right, we're back in the van. Gotta wait for the thing to boot back up. All right. What's it doing here? Okay. All right, so it's trying again on its own. Do you guys know what that means? That means I unplugged it while it's programming. This is like a live dumpster fire. Let's see. We're just waiting. Just watching the loading bar. Oh my God. Are you for serious? For cereal? I guess we'll just hang and wait. See what happens, Captain. My other thought is if it fails again, so this is a do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. If you got a Tech 2, use it. But what I normally tell people is if you're going to do this, you need to have the BCM or the PCM on the network also, because they're supposed to be able to provide the voltage bias. But I didn't this time, because I forgot. Because I was like, oh, I'll go live stream. It's really your guys' fault, is what I'm saying. Kidding. So we're waiting. Well, that worked last time. There we go. She's still moving. So these are the trials and tribulations you go through when doing J2534 stuff. Man, I smell like spent brass casings, which means someone's probably doing a BG induction service right now. That's what I think. So what happened with this one? It failed, and then it started reprogramming when I wasn't paying attention and talking to you guys, and I unplugged. So I unplugged this module while it was programming with a JBox on a Class 2 data. So what does this tell you? Does this tell you that if that logo might get pixelated if it fails? That's funny. This tells you that J2534 programming can be pretty stable even on these Class 2s where everyone says, stay away, you can't do them, it will fail every time. So hopefully, I mean, we'll see what happens. I may need to put the PCM on this one for it to recognize that it completed. I don't know. And I may have to use the Tech 2 on this one. We'll see. But this is what I just got. Oh my God. I'm so frustrated with this camera right now. This is the you completed it section. So we go down here and click clear DTC, see the button depresses. Why do we disconnect the comb to program? So the reason that these early Class 2 data modules fail while programming with a J2534 device is because the J2534 device communicates at a speed that is much faster than what the original serial data bus is. So we do that to slow it down, but what I found is by trial and error is that the ABS control module is what actually causes the problems. But out of sheer availability of unplugging modules, getting nasty when you go to unplug an ABS module, it's much easier just to creep up under the dash, pull the comb. On Trailblazers, this is a 2-minute job to bypass the comb. So what we do is we pull the comb to eliminate all the other modules off of the network. So I guess what we'll do, it says it was completed. I cleared DTCs, so we'll go shut the car off, pull the splice, put the comb back in, and recheck for codes again, see what happens. Last time we had to check engine light. And a 6.0 something not program. I don't remember what it was now. So we cycle the key off, pull our splice additions out, which is what that thing looks like. It's the U isolate from AES Wave. You remember hearing that in the awesome class took back in October. Oh, who'd you take a class in October? Sorry, I'm just, you know, creeping around underneath the dash here. Almost. All right. Clicked it back in. Cycle the key on. Still starts. So far, so good. No check engine light this time. Let's go check it out. He said it's hard to remember. Tommy was touching his leg. Well, come on, man. You got to get like the rest of us and learn how to do this. You had the same thing happening to you, Oz, huh? Well, in your defense, it was the same class. If you guys can hear it, it's idling behind me. So, pull back up here and check for codes. Oh, I guess I should. We're using Tech to Win here. Focus cube. All right. Here. Diag. 03. Light duty truck. Powertrain. LB7. Automatica. Federal emissions. It's got that one. DTC. And the transmission. DTC info. DTC info. Waiting. Yeah, no codes. So, oh my God. This is probably entertaining for you guys that I could sit here and get frustrated with this thing. That's kind of it. I mean, we're done. Truth bomb. There you go. So that is how to flash a Class 2 data bus 2003 model module without failure, without a Tech 2, using a JBox. I have a video doing one just like this on the same color truck, same year, with a Cardac Plus 3. So you can go check that out. I think it's named something similar, 03 Silverado Cardac Plus 3. And I talk about how doing the same process. So, yes, replacement TCM. I don't know why. I was told to come program it. So, all right, guys and gals. Scared in the focus. Fun note, my two daughters have pink eye, so if I end up with that in the next couple days, yeah, I don't know what that's it, guys. Oh, did anyone notice Christmas lights? Sorry, they're holiday lights. They're Christmas lights, okay? Christmas lights. There's no such thing as a holiday tree. It's a Christmas tree. Have fun, guys. See you later.